cannot be fooled with tire pumps or other air-blowing devices. Simplicity is the key to your Alcolock device. There are only two pieces which are visible in the vehicle, the sampler and the display. Your vehicle won't start until the Alcolock device determines that your breath alcohol level is less than the 0.025% limit allowed. Do not insert your key before taking the test. This will ensure that you won't accidentally attempt to start the car before the test has been passed. Attempting to start the car before the test has been passed will be recorded as an attempted bypass. To take a test, remove the sampler from the cap. A flashing line will be shown on the display panel. Enter your 4-digit code when the display reads code. An E will then be displayed, indicating that you should press the Enter key. Press Enter. When you see the segmented box on the display, firmly blow into the mouthpiece for 4 to 5 seconds until the display goes blank. That's it. There are 3 possible results to your test: pass, fail, or redo. You have passed the test if the green light comes on and the display reads P with your breath alcohol content. Now you can start your vehicle after placing the sampler back in the cap. You have failed the test if the red light comes on and the display shows an F followed by your breath alcohol content. You will be unable to drive your car until your breath alcohol content is below 0.025% and you have passed the test. You must redo the test if the red light comes on and the display reads Redo. Place the sampler back in the cap and go through the process of taking a test again. If you find redos happening often, the device can be adjusted to your specific needs. Please contact your local service center. Alcolock test results are recorded in the computer installed in your car immediately after your test is complete and are stored for future monitoring purposes. Any attempt to bypass a system and not take a required test will be recorded. The mouthpiece used with the Alcolock system is designed to serve as a moisture trap. It should be washed weekly with mild liquid detergent only and then thoroughly rinsed with water. Before use, make sure the mouthpiece is completely dry. Using a mouthpiece that is damp may damage the system and prevent your vehicle from starting. If you need to purchase additional mouthpieces, contact the service center which installed and calibrates your device. When removing the mouthpiece for cleaning or replacement, just pinch the tabs and pull the mouthpiece out. The mouthpiece only fits in one way. Line it up and push it in. The Alcolock device is very accurate. However, mouthwash, heavy breath spray, cough syrup, and other products containing alcohol can cause your tests to read a false failure. Wait 5 to 15 minutes after using these products to ensure an accurate test. Additionally, a person should not be smoking while taking a test. This is especially important when called on to take a random retest. When a random retest comes up, extinguish cigarette, roll down windows to clear the car of smoke, clear your lungs thoroughly, then provide a fresh breath sample into the device within the 5 minutes allowed. The consequences of failing one of these retests will cause your car to go into a 5-day lockout countdown. Let's review the test procedure. Remove the sampler from its holder, enter your code when the display reads code, press enter, and blow for 4 to 5 seconds when the segmented box appears on the display. The green light means you're cleared to drive. The red light means you are not and will have to wait until your system is clear of alcohol and you're able to pass a test. This simple test allows you to maintain complete freedom while ensuring that you won't change your mind about getting behind the wheel after you've been drinking. About every half hour or less, the Alcolock device requires the driver to take a random rolling retest. These random tests will start anywhere from 30 seconds up to 30 minutes after you've taken the initial test and started the vehicle, and then occur every 30 minutes thereafter for the length of time your vehicle is in operation. You will hear a distinct beeping noise, and the lights on the display will light up, indicating that you must take a random rolling retest. You are allowed 3 minutes within which you must provide a fresh breath sample. Do not turn off the vehicle to take a rolling retest. If you feel it's necessary, you may pull over to the side of the road to take this test, but it is important not to turn the vehicle off. Simply remove the sampler from the cap and provide a fresh breath sample. The beeper will sound with a steady tone indicating the device is ready to take your breath sample. This can be done while the vehicle is stopped or in motion. If the test is passed, continue to drive as usual until the next random rolling retest is required by the Alcolock device. If the test has failed, or if you fail to take the test, the results will be recorded. If you fail or fail to take a test, your car will still be operable, so you don't need to worry about getting stuck on train tracks or some other dangerous situation. However, your vehicle will go into a 5-day countdown to lock you out of your car. This means you must come to an authorized service center within 5 days to have your Alcolock device recalibrated with a report downloaded for use with the court. If you fail to get to a service center within 5 days, your vehicle will become completely inoperable. As mentioned previously, if heavy smoke is present in the car when a test or rolling retest is taken, the Alcolock device will take additional time to respond until the smoke is ventilated. When the device asks you to take a retest, clear your lungs and the car of any smoke and take a few deep breaths of fresh air prior to blowing into the device. What happens if you need help using your Alcolock device? You can call your local service center to receive a one-time override code that will allow you to take the breath alcohol test and operate your vehicle once. This override code will not allow you to drive with a breath alcohol content of 0.025% or higher. It merely allows you to take the test and operate the vehicle if you have not been drinking. If you plan to drive in wide-ranging climates and altitudes, you may want to ask your local service center about the optional automatic altitude recalibration device. Remember that all events are recorded in the computer system. Every breath alcohol ignition interlock device is affected by altitude and may give a higher than expected reading at higher elevations. When leaving your vehicle at a service station, it is very important that you inform the service personnel of the instructions on how to operate the Alcolock system. Remember to let them know about the rolling retests and the importance of not leaving the vehicle running unattended. After your car service is complete, be certain to obtain a copy of the invoice showing the date and time of service and when the car was picked up by you. Remember that all events are recorded in the computer system, meaning any automotive work performed. The Alcolock device provides users with a simple test to measure and monitor drinking and driving as required for DUI convictions. If you have any further questions or comments, please contact your local service center or a representative at our corporate office.